Hello, it's Donna from Taffy Crafting. I've got a very quick project, nice and simple, no glue, just some cards, some DSP and a bit of ribbon. And we've got a nail file holder. So that sits in there quite snug, makes a nice little thank you gift or teacher gift or something like that, however you want to gift it. And it's just a piece of cardstock decorated with some DSP. I use this from the autumn winter catalogue, so I'm going to use something that's a bit more current. So I'm using purple Posy cardstock, and then I'm using this DSP from the Best Dressed 6x6 paper stack, and I think that's really pretty. I love the colours. I love the purple with the green in there and the lilac. Really, really pretty. And it's just got a hint of the yellow in there as well. So you're going to start off with a piece of cardstock that measures 1 3/4 inches by 12 inches. So you're just going to slice that there like that. Now the other thing that we need to do, I'm just checking I've got the measurement of that right, I have. The other thing we need to do is put a score line at 4 inches. I'm just going to score that there. Put that to one side for a moment. So we've scored that, and that's just going to fold up like that. And the next thing we need to do, you just want to make a small mark with a pencil or a pen or something. Doesn't matter if it's with a pen because we're not going to see it. So there's the flap there. And then you're going to get your ruler where that edge there is, and you're going to measure 1 inch. I'm just going to get my pen right at the very edge. I'm going to measure 1 inch, and then I'm just going to do that on the other edge as well. As close to the edge as you can. So what I'm doing with that is just to create this little, I don't know what you want to call it, but that little cutout bit there. Now with this, I've done that with the envelope punch board, but that isn't available anymore. So what I've done is I've taken this punch, and I've forgotten what it's called. It's come from the Perennial Essence. Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. Anyway, so this is, I need to find out. I need to work out what it is. Let me go to the catalogue, quickly tell you what punch that is. I'm on the punch page. Still can't find it. It's called the Perennial Flower. So you've got your marks here. You're going to take the punch and you're just going to put that in there. Now there's a little bit of eyeballing this. So you want about that much. This has got to be in the middle of that. I'm going to punch that. Turn it round. And you're going to do the same there. Get your pen mark in the middle. And if it isn't exact, if you're out by, you know, a fraction of a millimetre or something, it's not going to matter because this is going to be covered with ribbon. And then punch that as well. Okay, so that's the main part of that. We'll just put that to one side. Now we need some pieces of DSP. So the DSP that you want, we've got this one that measures 1.5 by 4 inches. We have another one that measures 1.5 by 3 3/4, and then we have another scrap bit that is 1.5 across, but as long as it's more than 1 inch it's fine, because what we're going to do is round the corner and then we're going to trim it because it's going to be a very small piece. So the larger piece, so the 1.5 by 4 inches, is going to sit there like that. Now before we do that, we're going to round off some corners. So we'll start off by using the detailed trio punch. Round those two corners off there. Like that. And then the larger piece of DSP, round off the corners at the top as well. If you don't have the detailed trio punch, you can just round it off with some scissors or draw around something. So that is going to sit on there like that, so that when that flap comes back up, it covers it up. Now the smaller piece, round off just 2 corners, and I'll show you where that's going to go. Let's just put that out of the way. That's going to sit there like that. So now what we want to do is just trim it. And I think that measured about 5/8 of an inch. So if you just get a ruler, go to 1/2 an inch, and then just along a bit to find the 5/8. And that's all I'm going to do with that. Because there's ribbon in the way, you're not going to be able to see if this is perfectly straight or not. You're just going to have that like that. And that's going to sit there. And then the other piece that measures 1.5 by 3 3/4 is not that. I've got the wrong measurement. 1.5 by 2 1/4. Where did that come from? 1.5 by 2 1/4. Honestly, it's so late at night, it's no wonder I've got something wrong. And we don't need to round any of that. It isn't necessary. So that's going to sit on there like that. Do we want to round it? Let's round it. That's going to sit on there like that. Yeah, I think it does need to be rounded. Okay, so time for glue. So just while I'm doing this, just to let you know that Celebration is well underway. And also the mini catalogue is now live. Celebration will continue until the end of March. And while Celebration is continuing, we have an amazing joining offer. For £99, you can choose £130 of goods in either the catalogue or the mini catalogue. Any goods you like, there's no restriction on that. And you pay £99. You'll also get with that a mini trimmer and a sample pack of papers. You will get a stamp of your choice, and then some other bits and pieces that they throw in as well. And all of that for £99. So if you saw some bits and pieces in the catalogue that you fancied and you thought you were going to buy them, if that order is getting close to £99, you might consider that for the same price you can chuck some other things in your basket and then actually join. Becoming a Stampin' Up demonstrator was one of the best things I ever did. I've just become part of an amazing community. And you know, it's just a really lovely thing to do. If you want some more details on that, just give me a shout. Send me an email at taffycrafting@gmail.com and I can give you a lot more information on that. So there's my bits of DSP stuck on like that, and I need my nail file. And so the nail file is just going to sit in there like that. Now what holds all of that together is some ribbon. So this is like a Hessian ribbon. This is in purple Posy. I'm just going to take a bit of that off. Now this is quite coarse, and I'm going to do my best. I'm not going to do a bow because I'm rubbish at bows. I'm just going to do a knot. So you've only got the purple on one side, so you've got to be careful as you tie it to make sure that you can see both sides. So all I'm going to do is a knot, and I'm going to try and twist it so that you get to see both sides. You just get to see one side of the ribbon. We'll see how that goes. I think I've just got to twist it a bit. There we go. Just give that a good pull, and there we have it. I'm just going to trim those off a bit. They're a little bit on the long side. If you cut it at an angle, it stops it fraying. And there you have a really pretty, inexpensive gift that you could send to a teacher or to a friend or something, just something to say thank you or that you're thinking of them. So something quick and easy. I will put measurement details in the description bar. There's no blog post that goes with this one. I will just put some measurements in the description bar so you can follow along with that. But remember, you can email me taffycrafting@gmail.com if you've got any queries. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye bye.